Hey friends, it's late and my mic's on. I'm just coming to you completely raw again tonight because, let's be real, some things feel heavier on my heart at times than others, and tonight I felt like opening up. We, meaning you and I, most likely put so much pressure on ourselves to have the immediate results in everything we do, right? Because that feels good. For instance, like our businesses, our mindset, our relationships with people. So if a connection doesn't turn into like your BFF connection, then maybe we second guess ourselves or we feel like it might be a waste of time. And friend, I'm here to tell you, it's a total mindfuck. I want to talk about the long game, and I'm getting somewhere because those seeds that you planted years ago with the people that you might not be connected with now could potentially blossom into something amazing. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's next month, maybe it's even the next year. And friend, that is completely okay. So the conversation today is all about those connections that we make in the roadmap of life. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to Unblock Your Blessings. I'm Vicki Labrilia, your travel size emotions coach, helping you navigate the roller coaster ride of emotions, revelations, and all that comes with adulting. Get comfy because we're about to dive into the nitty gritty of unblocking all that emotional weight and letting the sun shine right back into your life. Friends, don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And of course, leave an honest review at the end of this episode. It's free, it means the world to me, and it truly helps this podcast reach more ears. Okay, friends, it's time to unblock your blessings. I want you to think about the people you met earlier in your life, or maybe earlier in your career. And at that time, maybe you were just the casual acquaintance. Maybe you were that fun coworker or someone you met at your local grocery store, farmer's market. You can visualize that scenario. Okay? You didn't see the full picture then. You didn't. Because how do you have a crystal ball to tell you, oh, this is going to turn into something wonderful and everything in between? Friend, years later, there could be a shift, right? That exact, we're going to call it a seed, right? Because we can all visualize a seed, can blossom into such a deep friendship that you have no idea about yet. Or a business partnership that's going to take you places. Or, that friend that is just that support system that you least expected but needed the most. The early versions of the relationships or that relationship was just preparing you like a prepared soil. That's why I'm using the seed analogy for who you were meant to become. Yeah, let that sink in. We get, and I'm saying this because I've done this multiple times, we get so trapped in our own heads. We play the freaking what if game. What if I sounded stupid? Or, what if he doesn't like me? What if she doesn't like me? What if we're not the right fit? Why should I ever bother putting myself out there? How many of you have said that? The anxiety that comes with it can keep us isolated. Yeah. So I encourage you to drop the expectation of what that relationship needs to be or needs to look like right now. Screw that. You aren't trying to force an instant harvest, right? Again, seed analogy. Stay with me here. You're just planting the seed. So it can look like one kind word or one real conversation, whether in person or online. Having that genuine connection. That's all it takes. Stop overcomplicating it. So, I'm going to title this, this current section of my rant with you tonight, to get the fuck out of your own way and into the world. Yeah, I like my F words. You know this by now. We have to stop hiding behind our screens, trapping ourselves in our proverbial comfort zones. and letting fear dictate our freaking social lives. Yeah. Speak up. Tap the like button. Comment. Make those friends. Smile at strangers when you're at the grocery store getting groceries. A smile never hurt anybody. Friend, get the F out into this world. And just be kind. Be a kind human. Because kindness isn't weak. It is a high frequency. That high frequency of energy that leaves a freaking amazing lasting footprint on people's souls. You have no idea how a small act of kindness from you today could change the entire trajectory of someone else's future other than your own. You have no idea. So trust the timing of your connections. Stop trying to force things, and stop trying to create that exact moment that you want to happen. Allow it to fall in the timeline that it's supposed to fall in. So, if you're listening to this in the morning, good morning. Hi, how are you? Or in the afternoon, what's up? Or if you're going to bed, go to bed tonight knowing you planted some really good energy out there. Yeah. I'm going to drop into my emails and continue this conversation a little bit because guess what? I get to do it because it's my podcast. So if you want some emails from me, once a week, just a good energy, high vibe, mindset stuff, you know how to get on it. I'll leave it in the comments below. Friends, until next time, make those friends. Get out of your own damn way and into the world. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Unblock Your Blessings. If you found this episode helpful, enjoyable, or just freaking awesome, please share this episode with a loved one on social media with the hashtag #UnblockYourBlessings. Your honest review matters to me, so please take a minute or two to write your review. I'll see you in the next one.